Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Lion of God channel, your sacred space for truth, awakening, and everything you need to navigate this soul-shifting twin flame journey. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been walking this path for a while, I just want to say thank you. You are seen, you are loved, and you're not alone. Today, we're diving into a powerful, often misunderstood topic that lies at the core of the twin flame experience. How does the divine feminine trigger the divine masculine? Now, before we begin, let's pause for a moment. If you've ever felt like your masculine pulls away, goes cold, avoids emotions, or even seems angry, confused, or overwhelmed by your presence, this message is for you. Because the truth is, your energy as the divine feminine is powerful. It doesn't just inspire him, it activates him. And yes, it also triggers him. Let's talk about what that really means from a soul level. Understanding the energetic dance. Before we break down how the divine feminine triggers the divine masculine, let's quickly revisit who they are, not as gendered beings, but as energetic polarities. The divine feminine is the embodiment of flow, emotion, intuition, receptivity, nurturing, and unconditional love. The divine masculine represents structure, logic, action, protection, and grounded presence. In the twin flame dynamic, these energies come into union not just through love, but through polarity, the magnetic dance of opposites. And when these opposites meet, they don't just fall in love, they ignite each other's deepest fears, wounds, and soul contracts. And that's where the triggering begins. Number 1, her presence forces him to feel. The divine feminine carries a frequency of emotional depth. Her energy is soft, yet fierce, gentle, yet wild. She feels everything. And when she enters the masculine's life, she brings with her a mirror that reflects the parts of himself he's tried to ignore, suppress, or numb out. He may have spent years, even decades, pushing down pain, distracting himself with logic, work, or surface-level relationships. But when she looks into his eyes, something shifts. He feels seen. And that feeling can be overwhelming. Most divine masculines have been taught not to feel, or worse, that feeling makes them weak. So instead of sitting with the emotion she stirs up, his first instinct might be to run. But what he's really running from is himself. Number 2, she awakens his soul mission. Here's a big one, and it's subtle. The divine feminine doesn't just want love. Her presence calls forth purpose. She awakens the divine masculine's inner knowing that he is here for something greater, that his life must have meaning, that his soul came with a mission. And that scares him, because for the first time, he starts feeling uncomfortable in the ordinary. The job that once made him feel successful starts to feel empty. The relationships that felt safe now feel shallow. Suddenly, he's being asked to rise, to break patterns, to listen to his intuition. But if he's not ready, this pressure can feel like a burden instead of a blessing. He might project this discomfort onto her, saying, "You're too much. You're making me feel like I'm not enough." Or, "Why can't things just go back to normal?" But deep down, he knows there is no going back. Number 3, she challenges his ego. The divine feminine doesn't stroke the masculine's ego, she shatters it, not out of malice, but through her truth. She sees through the masks. She feels what's unspoken. She calls out his inconsistency, his avoidance, his fear, lovingly but firmly. And this shakes him, because most of the world has affirmed his ego, but she affirms his soul. She doesn't want his performance. She wants his presence. She doesn't need his image. She longs for his truth. And for a masculine still identifying with status, logic, or control, this can feel threatening. In response, he may become defensive, withdraw, or even accuse her of being too sensitive or demanding. But again, that reaction is a wound being poked, not her fault. She didn't cause the pain. She just exposed what was already there. Number 4. Her emotional depth makes him feel powerless. Here's something many divine feminines don't realize. Your emotional openness, your ability to cry, to express, to feel love and pain with equal depth, is foreign to many divine masculines. When he sees you surrendering to emotion, his logical mind may panic. He wants to fix it, solve it, understand it. And when he can't, he feels helpless. And what does a wounded masculine do when he feels helpless? He shuts down. He might get angry. He might walk away. Not because he doesn't care, but because he doesn't yet know how to hold space for emotional energy. You, the divine feminine, are teaching him this by simply being yourself. It's a trigger, but also a transmission, a soul lesson. Number 5. Her vulnerability demands his integrity. When the divine feminine is in her healed space, she leads with love. She expresses her needs, speaks her truth, and lays her heart bare, not to manipulate, but to connect. And in doing so, she calls the divine masculine to show up with integrity. No more hiding, no more half-truths, no more emotional breadcrumbs. This level of honesty and alignment can be terrifying for a masculine who's spent years avoiding deep accountability. He might retreat, delay commitment, pretend not to care. But make no mistake, your vulnerability is not weakness, it's alchemy. It's showing him what love could be, if only he's willing to meet it fully. Number 6. Her love breaks his illusions. The divine masculine often comes into this connection with illusions about love, many formed from childhood, past relationships, or societal conditioning. He may think love means control, or needing to earn love by being successful or stoic, or that vulnerability equals danger. But when the divine feminine loves him unconditionally, without games, without demands, it breaks those illusions. And for someone used to chaos or codependency, real love feels unsafe. He might try to sabotage it, push her away, test her boundaries. But over time, her consistent light begins to melt the walls. He learns that love doesn't have to be painful, that safety is possible, that real connection doesn't require perfection, only presence. Number 7. Her healing triggers his unhealed wounds. As the divine feminine grows, as she steps into self-love, sets boundaries, and honors her worth, she becomes a mirror for the divine masculine's unhealed parts. If she's doing the inner work, and he's still running from it, he may feel left behind. He may feel triggered by her growth, her confidence, her rising power. This is where many feminines experience the masculine pulling away, not because he doesn't care, but because he doesn't yet believe he can rise with her. Her evolution becomes a call to his own. And though it may take time, he will eventually realize that her glow is not a threat, but an invitation. A higher perspective. It's all love beneath the trigger. So, dear Divine Feminine, if you're wondering, why do I trigger him so much? Why does he run when I show him love? Why does my truth feel like a threat to him? Please know this. You're not too much. You're not the problem. You are the mirror, the divine reflection of the love he secretly longs for but doesn't yet know how to hold. Every trigger you activate is a door to healing, a door to truth, a door to union. And no matter how far he runs, no matter how long it takes, that door stays open, because soul doesn't forget soul. Your power is in your presence. So, beautiful feminine, stay soft, stay strong, stay sovereign. Don't dim your light to make him more comfortable in the dark. Don't silence your truth to avoid triggering his fears. Let your love be a refining fire. Let your presence be a lighthouse. Because even when he can't say it, your energy is changing him. Your light is waking him up. Your soul is guiding him home. He may resist it. He may deny it. But deep down, he feels it. He feels you. Share with me in the comments. What part of your divine feminine energy do you feel triggers the masculine most? And how have you grown from it? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another soul-aligned message from the Lion of God channel. Until next time, walk in grace, love without fear, and remember, your light is not a burden. It's a blessing. With all my heart, you have got this.